You're probably watching this video right now after stumbling off the toilet because your legs fell asleep again. I don't know why you get pins and needles in your legs from sitting on the toilet for more than 10 minutes and not when you sit on your butt all day eating pita chips and pretending to get your work done. But I do know why you end up on the toilet for that long in the first place. If you're like me, you are sick of limping off the porcelain throne. Stick around to learn about 5 foods that you might want to avoid so you never have to be constipated again. And you'll learn about how the TUSHY Ottoman will change your life when you're clogged up. You'll never have to spend more than a few minutes on your butt ever again. Well, at least not on the toilet, constipated. Hi, I'm Carrie, your tushy enthusiast and a better booty advocate. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on gut, butt, and poop health, and hit that bell so you get notified every single time we post new videos. Also, comment below with your most awkward public bathroom constipation story. We're so excited to hear them. Alrighty, partners, we need to talk about what actually causes straining and pain down there. So it's time for Constipation for Dummies. So the short answer is, when you're clogged up, it's basically because the food waste moving through your intestines is going too slowly. Before you poop, your colon actually absorbs water from your food when it's passing down to your butt. So it's spending more time in your colon than usual. Too much of that water gets absorbed and then it hardens your stool, making it painful and difficult to push out. And so if this happens too often, then you become chronically constipated. And all of that pushing that you're doing is causing hemorrhoids, anal fissures, or even worse, an infection. So how can we prevent it? Basically, there are certain foods that make it more likely for us to get constipated and then have gross, painful symptoms as a result. And the first no-no is dairy, cheese, milk, ice cream, cheese fries, chocolate milk, cheesecake. Okay, snap out of it. The problem is, people aren't really designed to drink milk after infancy. In fact, we're the only species that does. Although some humans have evolved to process dairy into adulthood, you lucky people, the majority of us have not. And in those of us who haven't, dairy can produce extra mucus in our bodies and trigger inflammation by creating methane gas that slows down our digestion time and creates those hard, painful logs. If you're looking to curb constipation, try out some different types of plant-based ice cream, milks, and cheeses to help your cravings. And there's so many great options now. The next big one is anything made with white flour. Those delicious white bread rolls, pizza crusts, and soft hot dog buns aren't helping either. Bread products that are made out of white flour have nearly all of the fibers stripped away from them, and it's only made up of the part of the wheat grain that has essentially zero nutritional value. This type of wheat triggers harmful compounds called AGEs that cause inflammation and, you guessed it, constipation. Consider eating bready products like buns, muffins, cakes, and tortillas that are made from whole grains and are packed with fiber and good carbohydrates. Even though you may not be eating as many soft breads, the soft poops will be worth it. So you might be thinking at this point, okay, so as long as I get some whole grain hot dog buns for my next cookout, my guests won't totally defile my bathroom. While that will definitely help your plumbing situation, you might want to reconsider what you're putting in between your buns. As it turns out, red meat and processed meats like hot dogs, bacon, sausage, bologna, and hamburgers can literally be a pain in the butt. They're full of saturated fat and low on dietary fibers, as well as being packed with preservatives like sodium nitrate to increase their shelf life. Nitrates in larger quantities can cause inflammation and in serious cases have even been linked to colon and other cancers. That means slow and possibly painful digestion. Instead, you might want to opt for a plant-based option or white meat to have a delicious barbecue without being clogged up. Our next constipation no-no is fried food. And if you've ever been to the county fair, you've probably experienced your fair share of gas and straining in the porta potties. Of course, fairs and festivals aren't the only place packed with fried food. So fried and deep fried foods are extremely high in saturated fat and, you guessed it, low in fiber. And as we know, this is a nightmare combination that slows down digestion and will lead to nothing but farts that echo for the whole public bathroom to hear. That fried corn dog might not be worth the walk of shame from the stall. Finally, if you're looking to improve your digestive health and avoid the horrible feeling of your toilet acting like an amphitheater, you might want to hold off on how much alcohol you're drinking. Booze acts as a diuretic in large amounts, causing us to lose a lot of water from our bodies through our urine, making the pooping process slower and more painful. When you drink alcohol, make sure you're getting plenty of water in between drinks to avoid the awkwardness in those awful club bathrooms. Nobody wants to poop in the club. So you're probably getting a little sad now and wondering if you'll ever be able to enjoy the good things again. And the answer is, of course, but moderation is key. And if you're still planning on eating all these foods this weekend, there's something simple that you can do besides downing prunes and Pepto-Bismol. To decrease your risk of hemorrhoids, anal fissures, and all those yucky things that we talked about at the beginning, there are 2 great ways to keep your butt healthy even when your intestines aren't doing so hot. To minimize the effect of constipation and reduce strain when you're pooping, poop with the TUSHY Ottoman that props you up on the toilet at an angle that humans were actually meant to poop. Elevating your feet and knees is scientifically proven to relax your puborectalis muscle, which opens up the rectum for optimal release and smoothness of your bowel movements. Think of this as a recliner for your colon, and you can choose between 2 styles. We have the original Ottoman, which gives you a deeper crouch angle and helps you release as much as possible from your gut. And with the relaxed Ottoman, this gives you a slightly less bend and is a great option for those of us with long legs, not me, or toilets that are closer to the ground. The second method is by washing with the TUSHY Bidet. Wiping with toilet paper can irritate your butthole and increase your risk of hemorrhoids after a long weekend of low-fiber foods and beverages. By washing your bum post-poop with the TUSHY Bidet, you get to have a soft, soothing flow of water caressing your butt, so you have a personal butthole spa. Our bidets feature a self-cleaning nozzle, knob, and control buttons, and you get to customize your spray angle, pressure, and water temperature if you have the TUSHY Spa. To learn more about our TUSHY Bidets and the one with temperature control, or our TUSHY Ottoman, check out some of our other videos linked in the description, or head over to hellotushy.com/vlog. So go ahead and eliminate strain by increasing your fiber intake and eliminating some of the foods that we talked about today. And of course, trying out our TUSHY Bidet and Ottoman for a quick, easy, pain-free time on your porcelain throne. They're both linked below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you learned something new, and hit that subscribe and bell so you never miss the poop scoop. We also have a Facebook group called the TUSHY Movement, Bowel Movement, where we discuss taboo topics like this. The link to join is listed in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy pooping, everyone.